Hi, Justin.
Hi, Mom.
Have you been studying for those standardized tests?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I have 3 tries to take them, like, this isn't the PSSAs.
You need them to graduate.
I have 3 times to take them.
But if you study and you get them the first time, then you won't have to do them again. You might as well just study and get them over with, okay?
You're right, Mom. I'll study.
Education Today starts now!
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Rachel Ebig.
And I'm Bailey Dunmeyer.
From Containing Senior High School in the Armstrong School District. With an ever-changing society also comes an ever-changing way of educating students so that they can be as prepared for their futures as possible. This is the charge to any school district and their administrators and faculty each year.
Both the state and federal governments evaluate educational standards each year and look forward for ways to improve the educational system by mandating new standards that students must reach to graduate from high school. Over the years, different projects and standardized tests have been instituted to help achieve the standard of education that needs to be met. Of course, this is a never-ending cycle, and tonight we are joined by one of the ASD's administrators to talk about some of the new requirements that are coming up. Welcome to Education Today. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Dr. Shauna Braun-Zakowski, and I am the Secondary Curriculum Coordinator for the school district, and I also am in charge of federal programs.
Could you briefly describe the intricacies of your position?
My position, I'm in charge of all the secondary curriculum, which means the mandated state requirements as well. And some of these state requirements include testing and assessments for our secondary students.
Like Keystones and stuff like
Keystones, PSSAs, and PSSAs are 7th through 8th grade, Keystones are 9 through 12.
What kind of standards are currently being implemented for our students?
In 2012, the state adopted the Keystone exams, and the Keystone exams encompass biology, Algebra 1, and English literature. What's different about these exams are students starting with the class of 2017 and anyone under them, so that those are our current sophomores. In order to graduate, they have to pass the Keystone exam in those areas. If they don't pass the exams, then there are other things that the state has put in place for them, but that is a challenge that we're facing right now because it encompasses all students, including our special ed population.
What challenges do teachers and administrators face to help prepare these standards or requirements?
Well, I mean, if a student takes Algebra 1 or biology, we would want the curriculum to meet that we could pass those tests with no problems. But some of the challenges that we face are if a student does not pass, we must remediate those students, and we have an after-school tutoring program that will start October 7th that students can attend, and then each of the high schools have adapted their schedules so that a remediation can take place in the schools as well. Each building does it a little bit differently, but each building is remediating students in Algebra 1, biology, and English literature. What the state also requires is that the students, when they finish the course, they take the Keystone exams. So there is no designated year in their schooling that they take these exams. It's just when they finish the course.
Oh, okay.
What steps are taken to prepare for these new changes?
Well, we have made sure that our curriculum meets the needs to prepare kids for the test. We also put tutoring in place 2 years ago to help students as well, and now we have changed our day schedule so that we can remediate students. The next thing that we have to prepare for is if students don't pass the exam that are current sophomores, by the time they're a senior, they have to do a project-based assessment, and they must do those at school, and they're computer-based modules that revolve around the content area, and they have to pass those if they cannot pass the test. So we have to prepare on how we're going to set up our days so that we have time designated during the school day with certified teachers in the classroom in order to help students with those modules, or to, I guess, facilitate the modules.
Oh, are there additional challenges that you face to meet these new requirements?
There's a lot of challenges just because we have to make sure that we build that into the school day and that we're fair to the students so they have enough time to complete the modules and they have enough opportunities to take the test. The one thing nice about the Keystone exams are students have more than one opportunity to pass the test. With the previous assessments that we used, like the PSSA, you had one chance and that was all you got. Now you can take them, if you take them in 8th grade, you can take them up to 3 times a year to try to pass them. So if we do a good job remediating, there shouldn't be a lot of students that have to do the project-based assessments.
Well, what happens if a student does not meet all requirements? What are their options?
The options would be that they could do the project-based assessment, and they have to finish that by December of their senior year in order to graduate, and then they will be able to do that. But in order to do that, we had to work with the school board for Armstrong School District, and our policies have changed so that we reflect what the state mandates of us as well, and we did that last spring.
Well, and now we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in a minute to talk more about the state standards and graduation requirements in education. Stick around.
I'm Indiana County Sheriff Bob Fyhock. We're all proud of Indiana County, but we must be worried about the negative growth of drugs and alcohol abuse. It is the responsibility of all of us, parents, teachers, and community leaders, to provide the best possible education to our youth in the prevention of drug and alcohol abuse. The law is a deterrent, but education is still our best protection. Help keep Indiana safe and drug-free. For more information on how to talk to your kids about drugs and alcohol, go to the abovetheinfluence.com, brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like, or what role I would play, or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
Hello, I'm Cindy McCrae, Director of Arc Manor Addiction Recovery Center. Arc Manor is committed to confidential quality services 24 hours a day, including fully licensed residential, partial hospital, and outpatient treatment programs. With 39 years of experience in addiction treatment, Arc Manor puts an emphasis on the needs of special populations including women, co-occurring disorders, and adolescents. For more information, call 724-548-7607 or 800-323-1333. Brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
And we're back with Education Today. Tonight, we're talking with Dr. Shauna Brown-Zakowski about students' graduation requirements and state standards.
What are the current graduation requirements that students must meet?
Right now, for our current juniors and seniors, they just have to meet the number of credits in order to meet the mandates of what we have for the school district. So the correct number of math classes, the correct number of science classes, English courses, phys ed, and so forth. That's what is currently in place.
What are the new requirements that upcoming graduation classes will have to meet?
From sophomores and anyone behind the class of 2017, they will have to pass the Keystone exams as well as meet the credit requirements that we have for Armstrong School District. So they will have to pass the Keystones in Algebra 1, Biology, and English Literature.
Why did you and the other administrators decide to make the change?
The change was made based on what the Pennsylvania Department of Education have made that change. Armstrong School District is just following what the state has provided us. It's not what the school district just is doing what they're being told to do.
Was it like because of the students? Like, did they not test well on PSSAs, or?
The state always has requirements that they have, and the No Child Left Behind Act from many years ago, this kind of falls into that as well, where they want students to perform well on state assessments. So this was something that they made the change in 2012, and then they decided the class of 2017 would be the first class that would have to meet this requirement.
Well, what is the biggest benefit to students who will be impacted by these new requirements?
I feel that they can feel a sense of confidence that they know the material if they pass the Algebra 1, the biology, or in English literature. They can feel good that they know the content and they can move on. I guess that's the benefit for them, that they kind of have some closure. It's almost like a final exam for those courses.
Yeah, like so they won't struggle in college or anything
Yes.
like that.
So about the Keystone exams, which are relatively new, when did they start and what purpose do they serve as today?
As we said earlier, it started in the year of 2012 is when the Keystone exams came about, and they serve as kind of, like I said, a final exam for Algebra 1, English literature, which we offer in 10th grade, and biology. So when you finish those courses, it's kind of a summative assessment on what you've learned.
So, like you said, there's going to be tutoring being made available to help students then?
We have tutoring available every day after school, Tuesday through Thursday, in the content areas. We have certified teachers for each of our buildings. That will run October 7th through May 7th because we give the Keystone exams in May, so we can help students better prepare for the exams. Even if they're in the courses, they can sign up for the tutoring, or if they have not passed the Keystone exams, they can sign up for the tutoring. And then in each of our high school buildings, we have remediation courses available for the students too. And if they did not pass the exam, they're required to be placed in one of those remediation periods, and the principals have done that this year.
Well, that's our show for today. We'd like to thank our guest, Dr. Shauna Braun-Zukowski, for taking time out of her schedule to be with us here today. Our thanks goes to the TV production students from Katanning High School, led by their teacher, Mr. Don Swanson. They're our film crew today.
Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. For more information about what's going on in the district, please check us out the next time you're surfing the web. Have a great week.
And I remember on Friday you have a very important chapter test coming up on complements. So remember that if you have a linking verb, you can't have any kind of an object. You can't have a direct object or an indirect object. Remember also that indirect objects are kind of rare. And if you do have one, it will come always between the action verb and the direct object.
Mike, wake up. You're going to be visited by 3 ghosts, PSSA past, present, and future, and you better listen.
Hey, when was I out? Gary. Oh, you guys are funny. Hello? Anna? Seriously, guys, what the heck? What's going on here? What's going on? What's happening?
Is the frog necessary?
Back, you vile demon!
Vile demon? That's like a little harsh. I mean, I'm wearing white. Okay, so I'm the ghost of PSSA past. I'm a little new to this, but I'm supposed to show you how you cared about the PSSAs in the past.
I never cared about the PSSAs.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No,
Yes,
I
you did.
didn't.
Yes, you did. Infinity. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna show you.
Like what? Go into the past?
Come on. You're gonna love this. The past, the past. How we go to the past? Come on. You know what? Second thought. Let's take the stairs. The past is just right down here. You are right in there.
Where? I don't see me around. Is that me? What am I wearing? Are those glasses? What are my jeans? Those aren't cool shoes. Wow, where did I buy those? Am I picking up a pencil? I'm writing? Am I doing work? I never did that. No. What's with the new,
No, I'm a completely different person.
no, didn't you just, go and change?
No, I'm the ghost of PSSA present, so. But maybe, you recognize this wildcat, seeing as how it's, your school mascot.
What's wrong with it? It looks sick.
Well, of course he looks sick. He has PPP.
What's PPP?
Procrastination for the PSSA pox. It's terminal. Well, unless of course you study hard and prepare for the PSSAs.
Wait. So is this my fault?
Of course it's your fault. You're the biggest slacker in school. What did you think?
Wildcat, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'll make it better, I promise. Why? Where am I? Who are you? Where did you come from? Is this the Wildcat's grave? So by not taking the PSSA seriously, we're not only hurting our schools, we're hurting ourselves as well?
I can breathe. And Mike, you finally got it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There's still time. There's still time. There's still time.
It was just a dream. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late.
What was that?
You guys can excel at the PSSA too. Miss Linkus, I'm so glad I found you. Help me. What can I do to excel in the PSSA?
Well, Mike, I'm really glad you asked. There's a couple things you have to do, and all you have to remember to do is be ready. Rest. Get a good night's sleep the night before the test. Make sure you eat well, and eat a healthy, nutritious breakfast. Attitude. Make sure you have a great attitude. Remember, you can do it. Make sure you dress comfortably. Make sure you're wearing clothes that when you wear for a while taking the test, you feel comfortable and relaxed in. And remember, why for the ready. You can do it, Mike.
Okay, so rest, eat, have a good attitude, dress comfortably, and I can do it.
Absolutely. And to help you get ready, here's 2 great PSSA pencils for you to use so you can do it and you can be ready for the test.
That's great! Now I'm ready to go take the PSSA.